Well, welcome back. This is the Sunday edition of Mortgage Hotline. Happy Labor Day to you. If you're still in the Valley, hope you're hanging out by the pool listening to us. I know I'm headed over there myself here shortly. Thank you very much to everybody who's called in. I really appreciate the feedback and the questions. It makes me realize that I'm not just speaking into a microphone to hear myself speak. And that we are providing a good value service here. And your questions and concerns are definitely appreciated, and I want to hear about them. So thank you very much for all the callers. I want to hear from you. I've teased you guys long enough about this, and I'm sure that you guys have heard about the $8,000 first-time home buyer credit. But I wanted to go over a couple more things regarding this and clarify anything if you guys have any questions. So if you have any questions about the first-time home buyer tax credit, give me a call at 760-416-8475 and we'll take your questions on the air. Okay, so first and foremost, what is the first-time home buyer tax credit? Well, most of you guys know that the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009 authorizes a tax credit of up to $8,000 for qualified first-time home buyers purchasing a principal residence on or after January 1st, 2009 and before December 1, 2009. That's right. You have to be done and in the house, have home ownership and title recorded by December 1st, which really means that you have to close by the end of November. Now, there is a lot of talk. Remember earlier I was talking about getting the deal done and the difference between closing and closing on time. Well, today is, what's today? Today is September 6th, and what we're doing is we really want to get you pre-qualified and pre-approved into a house and into escrow by about October 14th, I'm saying. That'll give us enough time so that we're not scrambling and under a lot of stress for the end of November closing. It gives us 30 to 45 days, and it's a good opportunity to get out there and take advantage of these low rates and prices. Now, there is talk that the first-time homebuyer credit is going to be extended into 2010 and beyond, but what if it isn't? The only thing that we know, and I talk about my clients who go to refinance a lot, is what we know today is that today's rates are today's rates, and we know that I can lock you in here. Now, regarding the first-time homebuyer tax credit, this is the program that's currently offered, and I don't know how it's going to change in the future or what it's going to look like. All I know is that it's offered today. So if you want to take advantage of that and you want to get everything done quickly, be sure to give me a call and check out some of the YouTube videos at SeanLaRueTV.com. Get the information that you need. So, who is eligible to claim the tax credit? Really, it's any first-time homebuyers purchasing a new property or a new home of any kind. A first-time homebuyer, the New Age definition of first-time homebuyer is anybody that hasn't purchased a home or been a homeowner for the last 3 years. So if you haven't been a homeowner for the last 3 years, we can make that happen for you. You qualify as a first-time homebuyer. Well, yeah, second point is, what's the definition of the first-time homebuyer? First-time homebuyer is a buyer who has not owned a principal residence during the last 3-year period. So there we go. How is the amount of the tax credit determined? Okay, and this is one thing that I was kind of confused on, and here's the answer. The tax credit is equal to 10% of the home's purchase price up to a maximum of $8,000. Pretty cut and dry there. So if you have if you're purchasing a property for $100,000, you would max out at that would be $10,000 or up to a maximum of $8,000. So up to if you buy a $60,000 property, you can get a tax credit of $6,000. Okay. Are there any income limits for claiming the tax credit? Yes, the income limits for a single taxpayer is $75,000. The limit is $150,000 for a married couple, married taxpayers filing a joint return. And the tax credit amount is reduced for the buyers with an adjusted, modified adjusted gross income. So if you want some more details on that, I always recommend talking to your CPA. But if you have some questions about this, I can definitely help you out. We go on here to talk a little bit more about the modified adjusted gross income and partial tax credits. And what I really want to hear is has anybody actually amended their tax returns to count it for the 2008 tax credit? And how is this going to affect you? So we'll hear more about that in the coming weeks. I want to follow up with you guys and let you know that I am definitely available for any of your questions off the air. We are, Jason and I are available on Twitter at the Mortgage Hotline. That's our handle, Mortgage Hotline. And also, I have another handle, Sean LaRue. That's SeanLarue. We're having some great success here. Also, if you're Twittering, make sure that you do the hashtag Mortgage Hotline. That way I can find you a little bit more. My phone number is 760-835-5663. If you have any questions about short sales, foreclosures, making an offer in today's market, we're really here and available for you. We have loan mods, hard money, all different types of programs available for you. We're FHA experts. This is the Mortgage Hotline, bringing it to you every week from 11 to noon. And thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to hear from you guys again soon. This is Sean LaRue of the Mortgage Hotline. This is the Desert's News Talk Superstation.